If y'all really sit back and think about it, like, man, Gucci Mane done lost about $1 billion, man. $1 billion. He lost the biggest empire. I ain't lying, trying to be a real street nigga. He lost $1 billion empire. He had everybody. Man, them 300 million that Coach K and P got, that's supposed to be Gucci. That's supposed to be Gucci. Man, Gucci had it all. He had it all in his hands. And he fumbled. He fumbled. Man, when Birdman just put out that CEO list, or he said something about it, man, Gucci could have been on that duh. Gucci could have been on it, but it got into their character too much. Meaning it made him more cocky, more bold. You know what I'm saying? Like, he riding around with guns and getting caught, and he's just doing too much, bro. And it destroyed the whole empire. It destroyed the whole empire, $1 billion empire. It wouldn't be no QC or this label or that, because Thug would have been over there, Migos would have been over there. Come on, man. He would have had Scooter. He could have had Future. But it was too much on him. He didn't know what to do. He didn't. He didn't understand that his calling wasn't to be a rapper. It was to be a CEO. He was supposed to get into that, you know, Coach K mode right there and retire right there and just only do songs and do albums here and there. He didn't understand. He was supposed to be a Birdman. You know what I'm saying? He didn't understand. He still wanted to be that rapper. He wanted that #1 song. He wanted, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to go platinum. He wanted 100,000 a show, 200,000 a show. He wanted all the jewelry. He wanted to be in the front. He didn't understand, like, his calling was to be a CEO at that time, but he probably kind of was scared though. Like, damn, I got all these artists. I'm just gonna work with them. I'm gonna just say like, hey, I'm just gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gucci Mane wanted to be seen too much, man. That was the problem. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be in front of the camera, and he wanted the real street cred. He wants you to really think that, you know, he punching on shit, man. He knocking shit down. He robbing. He doing all that. He'll smack you, throwing females out the car. He all that. Yeah, he didn't understand. He was supposed to be a CEO, not a boss. He was just a boss the whole time. Like, damn, that man had Dolph. He would have made Dolph sign a deal. Dolph wouldn't have been straight independent. He would have went under 1017. But Gucci ain't understand. Like, he had the whole world in his hands. He had the whole world in his hands. Birdman would have said, me, Gucci, not P. But Gucci ain't play his card right because he want to carry these. He want to carry these and get caught up. Get caught up, yeah. Instead of sending them hitters. Instead of, you know what I'm saying? He want to do shit. Which they could have still brought him down too, but he wouldn't have failed right then and now. He still could have, you know, built that empire and locked it in and made them sign that deal. When he fumbled, when Gucci went to prison, that's when Thug took off. Dolph, Migos, everybody, they really took off. As soon as he went in, they would have signed. And then he come out, you know what I'm saying? He come back out, he done lost his mojo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? This man, everybody, fumble Waka. So he meant to tell me with Waka, his ego too now. You know what I'm saying? With Waka, he could have signed OG Boo Dirty. All these niggas would have really signed. He would have said, he would have put the contract. It would have been right. They would have signed. Scooter would have signed. Scooter would have signed, bro. It would have been right. And the bag would have been, I'm telling you, he would have. Either that or Scooter would have signed a Birdman. Birdman could have got Scooter. He could have tricked him, but I don't know. He must think, yeah, Birdman could have gave him a contract. Scooter would have signed it if it would have been, you know, it looked right, but it would have been, you know what I'm saying, you know, kind of shady a little bit. Maybe not. It could have been straight up. Could have been a good deal. You never know. You know, everybody don't complain. You know what I'm saying? But he could have got Scooter to sign that deal. But Gucci could have too, though. You never know. You know, it could have been one album deal. Man, that would have been Columbia. So you would have had his biggest hit record. It could have been. He ain't know how to play his card right. I'm telling you. He had Bankroll Fresh. He had Bankroll Fresh. Come on, man. Gucci fumbled the bag. $1 billion. You see the artists I'm naming? Waka, Thug, Dolph, Scooter. He could have had Future. He could have, bro. He could have, man. He would have played the card. But he wasn't. Future ain't really look at him like no CEO. So, but Gucci would have had that Birdman approach. I'm telling you. He would have got him. He would have got him. You know? Man, he gotta really like ride sometimes. You know, ride in a Lamb or ride in a Benz or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And think about that. Like, damn. I had all these niggas, man. I'm watching this CEO get this bad, that bad, that bad. All the artists came under me. They was working with me, and I made it work. I made it work, so it would have fit. It would have fit. Like, damn, man. Y'all already know Pee Wee Longway. He would have been over there. Come on now. Rich Homie Quan. Why not? Rich the Kid. He would have came because the Migos. I'm telling you, man, they all would have been under Gucci. But Gucci wanted to be the Gucci man. He didn't want to be the P. Now he do, but now nobody like that want to be under you. They'll do business with you, but that's about it. Like, he don't understand. But I guess that wasn't his calling. Because he ain't go with that move. It was in his hands and he let it go. And everybody spread it out. And they got a bag without him. Because they still signed deals. Man, Gucci was supposed to buy a big-ass mansion. Like Waka Mama did for him. Deb. Miss Deb. She did that for him. He was supposed to do that for Thug and Pee Wee and Bankroll and all them there, man. He would have had all of them, man. Maybe 21 Savage. Man, Gucci was tripping. Instead of buying all that jewelry. Chain, this chain, that bracelet, that watch, that car, them rims, them clothes. He was supposed to buy a mansion. And say, hey, man, the brick factory, man. He ain't do it, man. $1 billion. Gone. And then the other artists, they would have came. They would have seen all them. They would have came. So Lil Baby, who knows? Lil Baby, who knows? Because Thug would have been under there. So Lil Baby, who knows? Because Thug, and then Gunna would have been 1017. It would have just, you know, it would have branched off. He still would have been YSL, but it could have been 1017, like how Lamigo, CMG, Heavy Camp, 1017, YSL, 1017, Free Bands, 1017, Paper Route. I'm telling you. But Gucci, same problem Pooh Shiesty got. Same problem all these rappers got. Black Youngster, all these rappers got that same problem. But they ain't had a whole world in their hand like Gucci. Gucci had all these artists because he was a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci felt like, man, I'm doing all this work, man. I want my Grammys. I want my BET Awards. I want my, platinum records. I want my, He really wanted to make it. And he stayed in that mixtape circuit lane. He never really did the big tours back then. He never did. When he had all them artists, nah. He was getting 80,000, 90,000, 60,000 a show, clubs. Yeah. Now Waka hit the big stage. Waka though, because Waka was more wild, rock star, wild type. You know what I'm saying? So Waka was smart. So that's why you gotta respect Waka, because Waka, he ain't even use Beethoven. He ain't want no Gucci sound. He took Southside, Lex Luger. Let's go. Southside, Lex Luger. Make these beats right here. The sound right now, that's Waka sound. What? The sound right now, that's Waka sound. They come from Waka. That's Southside. We hear Southside. Them 808s, Lex Luger, and all that's Waka sound, man. Waka turned them beats up. What you mean? I bet you Waka won't say I'm lying. Come on, man. 09. Yeah, man. He ain't use Beethoven. He ain't use Metro Boomin and all them other artists. Producers. Nah, it was Southside, Lex Luger, and one more. I think it was one more. But yeah, that's what it was. But man, So, hey, Southside could have been 1017 Brick Squad. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been Brick Squad Monopoly, though. It wouldn't have been like how it is. But still, though, could have. You never know. He could have, went over there, got the bag, kept it all in the family. Let me go get 2 bags in the same family. I'm telling you, like, he $1 billion. Could have been $2 billion. Yeah. But now these artists, they wasn't there. Sign under Gucci. And then, Soulja Boy, he would have came over there. He would have jumped on the bandwagon like he did Rich Gang. He would have came over there. Chief Keef, you would have got him. That's another one. Oh, Chief Keef. Man, I'm telling y'all, $1 billion empire. All these guys looked up to Gucci. Gucci had it. Damn, dog. He didn't even have nobody around him to tell him, like, bruh, like, fall back on the rap and do this. They would have kept him out the streets. He would have been too popping. He would have been getting all his flowers, and yeah, he still got everything he want. Yeah, he still got the mansion, the empire, the wife, the kids, and all that stuff. He got the American dream, but he would have went down in history. He would have went down in history. Like, the wife and the kids and the car and the house, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, they don't really count as far as like an artist. That's like him being a man. That's Rager right there. That's Rager. We talking about Gucci. I guess he wasn't made for the industry, man. He wasn't. Now he trying to play catch up. I'm telling y'all, man. He trying to play catch up, man. But that father let me know, Gucci, that Miss Dale was right. Yeah, you is selfish. Because you knew all them artists had the potential to be bigger than you. Or you knew that they was going to be bigger than you. Because guess what? Every last artist got bigger than you. All of them. Bankroll Fresh, he passed. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much all of them. Dolph, Migos, Future, French Montana, Thug. As far as like a superstar. Now in the streets, you got your argument there. But superstar, yeah, bigger. You know what I'm saying? Now Scooter and Pee Wee, they street artists. So you can't really put them with them. But as far as like, you wanted to be the superstar, so yeah, they all passed you. And at that time, you wanted all the shine. And you was getting that shine. Dropping mixtapes back to back until it changed. See, if you would have been out, you would have adapted with the change. But you was in change, so you couldn't adapt with the change. So when you got out, you was lost. And that's why you fell out with Future. You came out, y'all did that mixtape, you dropped it, and then you gonna just put it out. You ain't call Future, you just put it out, and then you ain't say sorry. So you gonna let it go on. So Future, he stopped talking to you. Scooter, he stopped rocking with you. Free bands, they stopped rocking with you. Because you couldn't even say sorry. Because you so cocky. You still think it's 2012 or 09, 08. Like, nah, it ain't 06 no more. You ain't the hottest thing. Like, everybody ain't checking for no Gucci. So Future, like, he probably talking to Scooter. That boy goo out, boy. He thinking, he letting his rap shit get to his head. Like, what's wrong with him? What do you think, we need him or something? Yeah, this the other side of the Zone 6, man. We don't need shorty. You know what I'm saying? They start rocking with you. Yeah, so. And then later on, now you want to call Future. I'm sorry, man. I was wrong, man. I was tripping, man. Man, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say, Gucci. You let all that go on. So, but their relationship, it never got back the same like it was. Like, it never got back there. So, you know, they'll never do music like that again. Yeah, you may hear a song in the future, but Future ain't finna call no Gucci for no song. He don't need him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't need him. It don't make sense. And unless Gucci Man call Future, man, Future ain't finna call no Goo Up. You ain't finna hit no Goo Up on no Future album. What? It don't even make sense. Gucci might have to pay Future about 50 racks. A 60 piece. You know what I'm saying? Damn sure gonna have to pay Scooter. Can't call Scooter, won't pick up that phone no more. What's going on? Everybody wanna know what made Scooter stop rocking with Gucci. what Gucci do to Scooter. It could have been that. How he played Future, like how he couldn't apologize like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna take all this time and all you had to do is say sorry, and we partners. We ain't even ops, we partners. Had a disagreement, a misunderstanding. So it could have came from that, like, or something else. Now these same artists I'm naming wouldn't even do a mixtape with Gucci, let alone sign. They wouldn't even do a mixtape. Future, hell no. Free Bigs, what? 4, hell no. Scooter, Scooter ain't gonna answer the phone. Waka, he ain't gonna answer the phone. Look, they ain't gonna answer the phone no more. Thug, do a song, a whole mixtape go out. See, once that mixtape era died, Gucci kind of went down. He ain't had the streets in the chokehold since that mixtape era died. You know what I'm saying? What? When the mixtape dropped, Gucci had the streets on lock. Now, he need other artists. He got to stand by this artist and that artist. He ain't had to do that back then. Even though all them artists was around him back then, he ain't had to do that. They needed him. You know what I'm saying? Now, he kind of need the artist more than, you know what I'm saying? They need him. It just looked like, he just looked like the big dog. You know what I'm saying? But really, he need to stand beside a Pooh Shiesty. He need to stand beside, you know what I'm saying? For real. That's why he got to have the big jury. Like, the CEO want to look like he more richer than the artist. He's shining harder than the artist. You don't want to go under no CEO like that. He's shining harder than you, like, all the time. Like, nah. See, got to come through, man. He may not have no chain on. No chain. If he do, he's supporting his artist. So it might say Heavy Camp. It might say Bread Gang. It might say 42 Doug shit, man. It might say whoever. Then CMG. So he's supporting his artist labels. Gucci got the big, big bracelet, big, like, dog, cars better. Like, man, let your artist shine a little. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. He ain't trying to outshine the master. You understand? Go out like, damn. P and Coach K come around, man. They ain't outshining the Migos and Lil Baby and Bankroll Freddie and Ice Well, and they ain't outshining them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deborah wasn't outshining Gucci or Nicki or French Montana. Jimmy Iovine wasn't outshining 50 Cent. Eminem wasn't outshining 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Or Dr. Dre. P. Diddy don't outshine French Montana all the time. You know what I'm saying? French Montana may have about 6 chains on. P. Diddy may have 1 and a watch. Now the watch gonna be a food. Now the watch gonna be a food. But yeah, man, I'm telling you. Let me see. Who else? It's pretty much everybody. Like, not everybody, because there's a lot of CEOs like Gucci. But yeah, man, like, that's why I be saying it don't be a good look all the time. Like, all the time. You was doing it back then and you still doing it now. Like, fall back, like, step back. Let the artist, you got to think, like, you can sign a 1017 right. Gucci may give you about 100,000 or 50,000 or 200,000. I ain't gonna say 200. I'm gonna say, well, he'll give Pooh Shiesty. You never know. Pooh Shiesty could have got 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Or 200,000. I forgot what he got. But yeah, like Hot Boy, he said he got 100, right? That's gonna get you in. That's gonna put you in the hole. Gucci wants you to be in that hole so you can ask for advance, and yeah, all CEOs like that. They like when the artists, they give artists the money and they spend it instead of telling him like, hey man, now you should do this, you should do that. Now here go a car, here go this, that, set him up so he ain't got to go buy all that stuff. Hey man, don't blow all your money on clothes and all that stuff. Hey, spend it on this and this and this and this. Set this up, set this up. He wants you to spend it. He just gonna give you the 100,000 and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like.
Damn, they done locked up El Chapo's son again. Damn, Lopez.
Tell them like,
they call you that, but I call you the mouse. You know, that's your cartel name. You understand? Like, you know, man, the military they was gonna spend again. The Mexican government, like, the agents, whoever the feds, they was gonna spend again.
I want you to win. I want you
too much love and shit, man. You started a whole war. You made them look weak, man. Lopez, you made them look weak.
Now you is breadwinner.
You know they had the bitches against you. And some months they got you. Lucky they ain't knock you down. They could have blew you down, but they ain't gonna do all that death because that would have started a never-ending war. Like a lot of people would have. I'm talking about family members. I'm talking about.
See, that's the best.
Just a whole bunch of kids. I'm talking about police officers, military agents. Soldiers. I'm talking about a lot of people, a lot of cartel members gone.
20 years.
They did that. So They weren't gonna do that unless he bucked.
Wait a minute.
He ain't bucked last time. The last time he got locked up when they ran down on him at that party. They looked up at that party. Yeah, they looked up on Lopez at that party. He had a little fire on him, but he gave a little fire to his partner. Yeah, Lopez gave a little fire to his partner, and he came outside trying to negotiate with the military, but they weren't going for it, and they still locked him up.
You can't really laugh though.
Yeah, last time. And that's when they, Lopez half brother. He got a half brother. His name Archie. See, I don't know nothing about no Archie. Archie a dangerous man. He got a lot of pull. And he got all them cartels. He got all them cartel members around the surrounding areas. Yeah, it came. And they handled their business, and they got El Chapo's son released. Yeah, it was Archie that put that big dog call in. Made all them cartel members pull up with them dump trucks, with the bulletproof. They put, see, with the cartel, see, I studied them so much, I know all this shit. When they be hanging out them cars, they be bulletproof, but they don't be, be closed in. So the side, they put like armor plates and and them dump trucks. On the side of it, it's bulletproof with the armor plates. They handmade it. You know what I'm saying? They be hand making this shit. And that's how they roll. They leave the top out with the machine guns on it. 50 cal. Whatever. Yeah, that's how they coming. Yeah, so they pulled up and they handled their business. But how they got them though, how they made the army back down is they took over the town in Segola and they was holding the military families. They was holding them hostages like, they will kill y'all. Your people don't back down. A lot of soldiers, they was backing out the fight. Like, oh shit, that man got my wife, he got my kids. Yeah, they got my mama, they got my dad. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't fine. I'm out. So that's how they took back control the last time. But this time, the military, they came prepared. Like, they wasn't backing down. I ain't give a damn how it's gonna go. And yeah, so that's why this time he didn't get released. That's one of the reasons. They just ain't killed it.